How amusing. That's true. I apologize for my ridiculous appearance, Your Majesty, but truly I have come to you from my mentor, Richard. Please read the letter. Oh, so it is you, Bill Gilbert. Please excuse the bowl on my pupil's head. It's truly the best he could find. Quite the talented, promising young man to wear a bowl on his head. When I raise the subject of the new treasure searcher, I hope you'll be able to handle all the responsibilities. So it is decided. Of my royal will, I, King Darion, Mark Leonard II, do declare the knight by the name of Bill Gilbert to be my royal treasure searcher, and confer upon him the title of Viscount, and all the regalia which thereto append. Okie dokie, happy to serve. And there goes my letter. And now, Bill Gilbert, you are to take up the first task immediately. We shall see if you can manage our missing plugins. Managed to find our missing plugins. Recently, the tax collector was robbed as he was bringing some plugins to the castle. The crime was committed by a robbers gang on the Eastern Road. The robbers escaped, and the guards who were sent to chase them only collected a small part of what was stolen. You are to recover the rest of the lost, all 400 plugin, and punish the robbers. Consider them as good as found. We'll consider as soon as you have something to consider. I can't see a single plugin at the moment. What are plugins? It's very simple. We've replaced the old tax system by plugins, special tokens made of precious metal. Every citizen buys a certain number of plugins from us annually. Plugins are a symbol of honesty and loyalty to Darion. They give the people the right to elect a mayor and be granted a loan. Even place their sons in court or evade prison by receiving a royal pardon. Thus, all the right-minded people receive the protection of the crown, and the sale of these plugins assures the kingdom's treasury remains full. Okie dokie. Princess Emile. She'll be important later. Look at all this loot. Like I was saying, until certain plot points happen, this is all we get. Except for this. Horde means I'm pretty sure it's unlimited. But peasants are very weak, as you can see. But they do have team spirit. Neato. And we will be here later. And by later I mean in a different game. If we actually do that. There's Master Richard. And some priests. We could use some priests. Hey dude. So, Bill Gilbert, how do you like serving the king? Oh, by the way, thanks for finding my lost boot. But why me? I understand you decided long ago I was to be the man to receive the title of Royal Searcher. Call it flair, or intuition, or whatever you like. You're a smart guy, Bill Gilbert. You're my best students. Maybe not the best, but your potential is great. Besides, when His Majesty asked me to find a smart young man among our graduates for that position, well, I don't know why, but I thought of you immediately. You're a good man, resourceful, and I'm being interrupted. I'll be right back. Alrighty, back. I actually looked it up, and a Viscount, which is what the king named us, falls between Baron and Count on the little peerage nobleman's rank thing, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6 out of 15. So, I mean, there's probably a lot more ranks in that, but that's just the, vague-ish thing. Anyway. Smart young man among our graduates for that position. I don't know why, but I thought of you immediately. Good man, resourceful. You don't regret taking the position? Everything's good. I like the job so far. All of, we'll say he's had it about an hour now. You know, roaming around the city. Getting his affairs in order. Our king is strict, of course, but that's probably the only way to maintain control. What happened to the previous searcher? His name was Devere. He was a good warrior, but a talented searcher. But it was not only treasures he sought, but clues and various secrets. The more ancient and dangerous the secret, the more aggressively he pounced upon it. In the end, he must have run up against something that was too difficult for him. I don't want to really go to the tournament yet. Healing is something we will definitely need, as well as Dispel. Anyway, we have our orders, which is to look for things. So, we should go look for things. A plugin. I got some plugins. And now let's, 400 of them is what's required. Kill that. That is a threat. Also, I want to kill that beehive-looking thing. The bear can kill it if it gets a turn. Ow. Ow. Bear. Destroy. That's why. No, you didn't kill one of the priests yet. That one off. Finish that off. You can definitely hit the peasant, but if I move him here, he should be safe. That. Defend then, peasant. No, one of my priests. That works. How much damage can these peasants do? Don't count on them actually being much help in a big fight. anyway. Got some plugins, some mine rune, and some crystals. Here's some more plugins. And a thorn sprout. Did the bandit explode? Is that what I'm getting from this? That's useful if someone's desperately tanking for you. That guy is kind of threatening. And that is way out of my league, but I think he's guarding is very nice. Whenever I am strong enough to get there, that would be more than worth it to take him on, but for now, totally out of my reach. Six plugins. Excuse me. Oh, fine. These guys are going to be a fixture for a while. That works. Good job. Positioning is important. At least until your guys start wailing on each other. You loot that. You try to kill him. You did it! Good job! Okay, you have a thing, so I assume you have a quest. Good day, traveler. What did you want to know from me? Why are you so gloomy? What happened? Trouble has come to our village. Not just ordinary trouble, a real disaster. Predatory flowers called thorns have begun to breed in our district. Day and night they terrorize the villagers. They continue to come to the village like bees drawn to honey. Villagers are just common people with no real way to deal with this trouble. So they come to me. Help! Evtid. Leave us, Evtid. You're our only hope. You're our elder. See the situation I'm dealing with here? Listen, my good man. Maybe you can help me. Can you tell anything about them? I bet it's possible to just exterminate them. Right, we've beaten and burned them, but it's all useless. Still they come. Though I have an idea. Heard the villagers that a huge red thorn has appeared by the lake, the likes of which nobody has seen before. And it appeared around the same time that these creatures started to crawl out of our gardens. I think that's what we need to look for. Maybe the root of the problem. Ah! There's puns like that all over the place. A chapel. Good day, my son. Welcome to our modest chapel. A priceless mine of information on every subject by the grace of His Majesty. My name is Darius. I've been a keeper of the archives for 30 years. What's in here? We keep papers which tell the biography of every royal subject from birth to death. What about my biography? Can I have a look? Of course, Bill Gilbert. Our archives as well. Actually, it's against the rules, but I'll make an exception, for it will be interesting to hear what you think about our records, and if they are correct or not. Here. Take it. Everything we know about you is written here. Warrior Bill Gilbert, Royal Treasure Searcher, biography. Born to a family of a petty baron, the owner of a modest castle and a couple of villages. His mother was a common maidservant from a roadside tavern. The young baron fell in love with her and made her his wife. Oh my. He lost prestige for that. The baron received many guests, and his lands were famous for the great wild boar hunting. One day, an important guest from the capital, a dwarves ambassador, visited the castle and asked to organize a good hunt for him. Baron's people did their best and drove many animals before the hunting party. Everything would have been fine, but a little dragon got mixed up in the ruckus, and the foolish, stupid dwarf, ignoring the Baron's advice, killed him. That night, a furious mother of the dragon burnt the castle to ashes. In the morning, a knight-errant, Michael Linderbross, nicknamed the Silver Flute, came to search the castle's ruins. He was looking for the dragon, but he had come too late to help the castle's inhabitants. Among the smoking ruins, he found an injured boy, the only to survive the attack of the dragon. The knight tracked down and killed the pangolin. I guess that's another name for dragon? Probably. Took the boy with him. Young Bill Gilbert had been traveling with his savior for several years, probably as a squire, yep, armor bearer. In the evenings by the fire, the boy would listen to the old knight playing the flute and telling stories about knights and dragons, kings and assassins, old battles, and amazing lands. As the boy grew, the knight started teaching. Every halt turned into an opportunity for practicing battle skills or lessons, etiquette, tactics, heraldry, language of different countries. The boy was 14. The old knight took him to the capital, to the Knight's Temple. Training in the temple was not in vain. The boy became a true knight, and thanks to a variety of talents, Bill Gilbert was recommended to occupy the post of the Royal Treasure Searcher. At present, he still occupies this position and serves his king faithfully. Sure, might as well be correct. That won't have any effect on anything whatsoever. Let's go have a look at this, Red Thorn, if he's back here. A hunter's house. Good day, traveler. Would you do me a favor? I see you're a worthy warrior, just the man I need. You'll have to brandish your sword a little. Of course. Do you agree to help this dying forester? You don't look like you're dying. What happened? Recently, I was hunting for wolves as usual. But this time, I had some very bad luck and ran into a wolf pack which had a werewolf leader. I ran away, but managed to scratch me. I've cleaned the wound, but it didn't help. Night comes, I am overcome with an urge to howl in the moonlight and roll in the grass. It'll be a full moon soon. I suppose you know what that means. The only thing that can help me is a potion made from the blood of the werewolf that bit me. I thought he scratched you. I beg you, find in his den and kill the beast. By killing him, you'll be saving hundreds of innocent lives. If you help me remain human, get his blood. And even a couple of drops would be enough for the antidote. But hurry, the full moon draws nearer with each day. I'll do my best. Ugh. This must be a different quest. And these banners, by the way, increase your leadership. Oh. I got jumped. Oh, I'm screwed.